Well, praise the Lord. I'm sorry. I was kind of like getting onto my dogs, but I'm going to try to make this short. Tina just got some propane today after going through the storm and things. So what we're going to do, instead of you calling the propane company, forget that. Just send the money, any kind that you can help. I've got around $100 right now on PayPal. Me and Tina talked it over. What I'm going to do, I'm going to leave it there, praying that enough people will send enough money that we get up to about $500 or $600. Then I'm going to take it and put it in my checking account, and then I'll take it out for her, and we're going to go to Ozark Propane Company instead of Anderson. We're going to Ozark. We're going to change the whole company, get an account there, and get them to deliver her propane for her from now on. In the worst of the storm, because see, I called Ozark. Now, being that she wasn't a customer yet, they couldn't deliver, any. So I went on ahead and dug up $100 and gave to Anderson. Tried to get it to them to get to her. In the worst part of the storm, they wouldn't do it. They didn't do it Friday. They didn't do it Saturday. They didn't do it Sunday. What is today? Okay. This is Tuesday. They didn't do it Monday. They finally got it out Tuesday. Some guy called her and said they'd be there yesterday, but never showed up. So what we're going to do is what you do to any company. If they don't do what they say they will do and lie, you change companies. And thank God we have another company here, has several, but Ozark said they would have delivered to her. If I'd have gave them the money instead of Anderson, they would have delivered to them money, the propane. So we all make mistakes, okay? Learn by your mistakes. That's how God teaches us sometimes. We'll just want something and pray and beg, and we finally get it, and then we'll go, oh, I wish you hadn't have done that. Well, you prayed and prayed and prayed about it. So, it's kind of like with the propane company. Learn a lesson. I should have went over, made arrangements with Ozark, and she'd have had it sooner. Who would have thought that this propane company wouldn't deliver it out? And Ozark's told me plainly they had drivers out during the storm saying that they seen Anderson's propane company running all over the place, but for some reason they couldn't run it to her. They had a deal on their site saying it was because of the weather. Well, if it was because of the weather, then how did their propane trucks get out and deliver propane to other people? Oh, I know. It's because I only had $100. Because it takes 500 and, what was it? I put it on my site somewhere, 525 or some odd cents, because I didn't have the full amount to fill it up. They didn't think it was necessary for a woman that had a bad heart, that isn't even supposed to be in the cold. The doctor said, I sat there and listened to him when he said, don't be in the cold, and had 2 children. No way to cook a hot meal. That's why Sunday I went and took her a hot meal. So, what we're going to do, she only has 10% of propane right now. So if everybody can send 20, 10, whatever you can send, and if you got a PayPal account and you can put it in my PayPal account, which I'll put down below, and when I get to the point that I have either $500, $600, I will take it out of the PayPal account. I will pick Tina out and we will go over to Ozark Propane Company, and we will get her an account and get her propane tank filled up. You know, I know a lot of people don't have $500 or $100 or $200 to send, but what you can send to my PayPal account, it will add up. And I pray that people will be able to do that before this part runs down. And we'll get a good propane company that will deliver her propane. And they said they would have delivered our $100 worth of propane, without a doubt. So I've already talked to him, and as soon as I get the money, I will do that for her. I just wished I had more money, because I didn't have hardly any money at all left. I paid what you all sent me. I paid the lawyer, I paid the cable bill, and I had a little bit left over, and I took it and helped my sister out. Because if you can help me, I can help her. And I thought that would be all right with you guys. I was praying it would be all right, but I tell you what I do with it. Because, see, it wasn't my money. You donated it to me to help me out. When I got helped out, well, I just pass it on down the road, okay? And I only had $40-some left and I bought her some groceries. So, I mean, you know, cooked food, because you can't cook, you know, without propane. But anyway, if people that are still wanting to help her will send it to my PayPal account, and believe me, every dime will get to her. Thank you, and bless you in the name of Yeshua HaMashiach.